All goes well, you'll meet him soon enough. A disguise is more than a wig and some lice-ridden clothes. You'd be surprised how far I've gotten with the right attitude and a clipboard. But about the job. I get you don't want to take a bullet for a synth, but you... willing to brave some danger to stop the Institute and their nefarious schemes? I can't believe I just said that. Oh, I see you invited the Courser Killer. Nice. Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy, Just a thought. I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band. Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating her, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought. I'll head for home then. Good luck. So, group hug? Yes? No? Hey, yeah? Well, I aims to please. Usually it's spa days and macrame, but hey, I'm up for some mayhem. So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. May it serve you as well, heck, better than it did Tommy. Tinker Tom restored it. You'll meet him later. It's cutting-edge old-world tech. It's powerful and, more importantly, quiet. You'll never find another weapon like it. Our best agents carry special ordnance made by Tinker Tom. He's... well, you'll know when you meet him. Call this gun a vote of confidence. Too late. It's yours. The elevator's at the end of the hall. Should be easy to power up and get out since we already cleared the path, right? There's an elevator at the end of the hall. It should be a hell of a lot easier fighting the chrome domes on this side of the minefield. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon. Don't let its size fool you. We got Carrington's prototype. Now we just need to get out. Let me see. There. Bye-bye, Gen 1s. Will do. I don't know if we can trust you, but I hope we can. We just survived a hell of a crisis, so we may just be a teeny-weeny bit desperate for new members. If everything was sunshine and bottle caps, we'd probably play a longer getting-to-know-you game, but we don't have that luxury. You just don't give up. All right, I have a short list of people I think would be a good fit for our family. You piqued my interest, so maybe I asked around. Did my homework. If you hadn't found us, there's a chance I would have found you instead. Thanks for saving me the trip. I've heard a lot of things about you. Enough to want to give you a chance. I'm on it, Captain. Yep, I've got it. No problem. I'll get it done. People think our missions are all about synths, but there's more going on. We are building a better, brighter Commonwealth. The Railroad really is the best, noblest organization that's ever lived. We're very understandable, but believe this. You are my friend, maybe my only one. Look, when shit goes down, I'm with you to the end. So... yeah. Good talk. We've come a long way since the beginning. We've done a lot of good. Saved a lot of synths. But we're about more than that. We are the last and only line of defense between the Institute and the Commonwealth. Hell, maybe even the world. So many years had passed, I don't think anyone, well, except for the Claws, knew that. All they knew is someone fought back. Everyone thinks that Desdemona is the big boss. She calls the ops, gives the rah-rah speeches, but it's just an act. She does what I tell her to because the Railroad, it's my show. It's been that way since I founded it. Yes, we've had some strong words not too far back. Well, strong for me at least. I thought we came to an understanding, but you keep leaving a trail of misery behind you. To be clear, I'm not going to stand for it. Sadly, it is. I know. I still know. But I married Barbara all the same. It's called a confession. Good for the soul or something. I try my best to limit the blowback on my ops. No mess, no fuss. Some of the things you've been doing? Well, it's not pretty. A mistake or two, yeah. But what I did, just in case it gets stuck in your head. You know, like if I say Rad Roach. Now, don't think of Rad Roach. See? You thought of it. And if it's a real simple code, then one slip and goodbye, Deacon. Anyway, only read it if you have to. It'll hold. Love the job you're doing with the Minutemen. Historically, they've been little better than policemen, though. The Brotherhood. Well, I met them on an op in Capital Wasteland a few years back. But now with Elder Maxon, let's just say, not a fan. And the Institute? Well, do I really need to answer that? But what I think doesn't matter. The real question is, what do you think? I guess. What the hell was that? Sometimes I think you're right. But there's a point to this, a lesson, if you will. Well, if you change your mind. My relationship with the truth rubs some people the wrong way. But believe this one thing. I'm in your corner. Always have been. Not everyone can say that. We keep everyone in cells so no one knows just how large our organization actually is, and just how many things we're doing day to day. Look, all of us enrolled in the School of Hard Knocks need an occasional refresher course. And this one, it comes from a place of respect, all right? I gotta say, you make it look easy, but you have some built-in advantages. Sure, me and Johnny D and Watts. Hell, that was over 60, 70 years ago. After a while, you lose count. I tell everyone I get the occasional face change to stay anonymous. Truth is, it takes a lot of work to keep this mug handsome. You know that? I do too. But it's kind of hard to do PR when we're hiding in a hole in the ground. What's done is done, and the upshot is you're in a position where you can act openly. If you go to ground, there's little the coursers can do about it. I figured you deserved to know. I was one of the first to get the whole cranium reboot, and let's just say it was a learning experience for everyone. Fine, but we're talking soon. Yeah, well, about that. Don't tell me what it said. You know, it's probably just safer if we don't talk right now. You opening up on the civvies is what I'm talking about. I can imagine. Listen, you must be wondering, hey, is Deacon messing with my head? Again? But even if you don't believe anything else, know that you're my friend. Maybe my only one. So, good talk. Yeah. It was no picnic to live through either. Other people in the railroad, hell, they're worse than you. But I want to run clean ops. Limit the casualties and maybe, God forbid, help people now and then. If you can't do that, I'm gone. That she most certainly did. I'm not looking for a fight. Leaving wasn't free. They took it out on my sad hide. But by the time I met Barbara, they'd moved on. It seems like your solution to everything is violence. And the way you treat people. Thanks. I know, but somehow before you managed to thread that needle. And now, I'm a liar. Everyone knows it. I make no secret of it. Because the truth is, I'm a fraud. To my core. When I was young, a hell of a long time ago, I was, well, scum. I was a bigot. A very violent bigot. Well, all good things must end. But as soon as you take care of whatever you're taking care of, come grab me. Hearing about things on the sideline isn't my style. I hate to break up a winning combination. All right, come grab me if you need me. Been nice traveling with you. I'm sure I'll see you again. I'm like a bad penny. I'll keep turning up. Probably just as well. I got a lot on my plate. If you ever really need me, well, come find me. Then boy, did you choose the wrong traveling companion. But hey, listen. Hey, I got something important to say. You know, I'm having second thoughts on the whole recall code. Wait, you read it, didn't you? I'd still like to talk. If you're interested. We've been traveling for a spell. I was hoping to have some words with you. I call dibs on any hats. I love a good hat. We have a few friends that own shops. Good luck getting a discount, though. Ooh, sale. See anything cool? Deep underground, far away from the watchers, watching eyes. Every base we've had has been deep underground. Pam says it's safer that way. If you've got the Institute on your ass, a nice cave can be your friend. Nice and dark in here. I like it. The one thing you can count on in a nice comfy cave is company. It's prime real estate. I prefer cave fighting to a shootout up top. Fewer attack vectors. Practically every cave in the Commonwealth has been used by the railroad at one point or another. Look at all that rock. Is now a good time to mention I don't like heights? Getting near the edge around here, maybe we should stay away from the ledges here. That'd be good. I can't believe you survived that jump. You got thrill issues. Now things are getting interesting. It's rat-away time. Check in with Carrington. The bastard will charge you for it, but he can decontaminate you. Rad sickness. That's a good look. I love old world widgets. Worth a fair amount, too. You might want to cover up. Or not. Your fashion choice there? That takes some chutzpah. Seriously? You're not cold? You didn't just do that. Are you insane? Is there something wrong with you? Those people weren't hurting anyone. Whoa, now that's impressive. Come on in. The water's glowing. Yay, slime. Let's get the dog paddling over with. With you overloaded and all, let me take this chance to read my unabridged copy of War and Peace at you. Well, I'll be. We're not going to leave a trail of corpses. Great. And here I was wearing my ass-kicking boots. Oh well. Situation resolved and no one's lying in a pool of blood. Don't tell Glory. Been partying a little hard, have we? Might want to lay off. There was a time I was on a first-name basis with Chems. It's better to kiss them goodbye. Trust me. I hope your little habit doesn't interfere with things, right? Yeah. Hey, puppy's not looking good. Help the mutt. Hang in there, dog meat. Hey, boss, you mean to drop that? Pass it my way. I happen to like caps. You know that's worth something, right? Shit. You okay in there? Whoa, I thought I lost you there. God-damned headshots. What if I could? Nah, not happening. Sorry. No, sorry. No can do. Oh, who's a good doggy? Glad you're taking care of the mutt. And nothing sadder than a hurt dog. Thanks, pal. Now, insert slot A into tab B, right? I so prefer a gun. Directions. Apply repeatedly until dead. This is a little close for comfort. So the next beer's on you, right? Keep racking up your bank account, and I might need to teach you a little game I call poker. Not a bad payout. It's refreshing getting paid. The stoic attaboys from Dez, really not as much fun. Cha-ching. You ever want to fill a bathtub with caps? Now that's just annoying. Go ahead, run. I need a break anyway. Aw, we were having such a good firefight. You won't stay hidden for long. That wasn't in the script. I don't know if even a scaver would take that. You might want to focus on the valuable salvage. You'll break your back carrying worthless scrap. That's not even worth picking up, boss. What we building today? Can you build me a mansion? Casa del Deacon. You've got a real knack for construction. Find anything interesting? As long as you don't get caught, game on, my friend. I've been known to peek in a few pockets, from time to time. What'd you find? Don't get too greedy or you'll get caught. Can do. Sure thing. Your wish is my strong recommendation. I guess subtlety just went out the window. My, how armored you look. Bastard got my arm. I'm winged, damn it. Arm's out of commission, boss. Oh, son of a bitch. Legs hit. God damn it. If we're running, you're doing it without me. Ah, my leg. Ow. Oh, shit. Got blood in my eyes. Ugh. Headshot. Receiving end. Ow. Hit my noggin, boss. Ugh. Need a minute. Catch breath. Ugh. Took one to the chest. Ugh. Chest. Oh, can you move? Oh, that doesn't look good. Did it hit an artery? There you are. Got him. We're back in business. You almost got away. Really? So close. That looks technical. I never had the patience to muck around with terminals. You done with that yet? Try 1, 2, 3, 4. That's hacking gold there. You and Tinker Tom should compare notes. Ah, terminals. It's like the old world flipping us off all over again. Ah, the Brotherhood. Elitism, power armor, xenophobia, and racial purging. What's not to like? Well, looks like a lowly mortal took out one of the Brotherhood. I'm waiting for that bolt of lightning to hit us now. That bastard Maxon really screwed him up. The Brotherhood used to be the good guys. Well, goodish. Those Brotherhood assholes are tough. I wonder if the name Brotherhood of Bigots was already taken. What I'd give for an industrial-sized tub of bug be gone. Whatever egghead came up with the giant bugs should have been nuked. You know, if the little bug bastards just stood still, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Bugs, bugs, and more bugs! I hate those little bloodsuckers. All the comfy comforts of a cult without leaving your irradiated crater. Join the Children of Adam. Why would anyone ever join the Children? That's what I want to know. Capital wasteland. Exports, purified water, some decent tech. Oh, and an insane suicidal cult that worships radiation. Thanks, guys. I always feel unclean killing those Adam guys. That's probably just the radiation poisoning talking, though. Great. More Children of Adam. Oh, death claws. I do not like claws. Those fast, car-flipping... they just get to me. If we're hunting death claws, care to tag in Glory? Please? Another death claw down and another of my 9 lives burned. Yay! Death claws. Love 'em or leave 'em, they'll still tear your face off. Gunners are one step above raiders in my book. Don't underestimate the gunners. Who's pulling the gunner's strings? No one knows. Gunners give mercs a bad name, and that's saying something. Gunners have had bounties on me. Well, me under different names and faces. I want to see how many slots I can fill on their most wanted list. I think of super mutants as toddlers on steroids. The FEV virus, helping demolish walls and kill civvies since 2077. Super mutants hit like a Mack truck. Sometimes it's best to just sidestep the muties. They don't have the best eyesight. Headshots work best against super mutants. A lot of headshots. I understand why Glory hates wasting Gen 1s and 2s. A very fuzzy line. I'm alright if we have to take out the Gen 1s and 2s. Barely, but alright. Tinker records every place we find the early gen synths. He says it'll reveal the Institute's master plan. Yeah, right. More synths. Great. EMP works well against synths. Well, the early models. So let me get this straight. You used to propel big metal birds in the sky and flying them for thousands of miles. You're braver than I thought. Why'd they make these airports so big? You could have a whole city in one of them. Good salvage in airports. One day, I'm gonna find myself an unlooted brewery. Go on one hell of a bender. If you find any bottles, let me know. It's party time. When you're covered in super mutant blood coming off the Jet DTs and you're one step ahead of the Institute, it's Beantown Brown time! A nice, comfy campsite. You bring the marshmallows? How inviting. I don't usually make camp in the wild. It attracts all the wrong sort of attention. I wonder what they left us. Ah, the smell of industry. These guys have a hell of a sting. Do not let the Radscorps close on you. Big game hunting, Commonwealth style. Don't underestimate these guys. These ain't your old world bucks. SentryBot, be on your toes. EMP 'em if you got 'em. SentryBots are dangerous. Flittery little bastards. You know, this would go a hell of a lot better if you just stood still. Oh, boy. Because super mutants needed a giant bigger brother. Time for a super mutant showdown. Let's see how many headshots you take, mutie. Killing these old synths always... Well, if we gotta do it, Glory's going to lecture me when I get home. Sorry, pal. Goddamn turrets. Hey, you. How do you taunt a turret? Your mother was a pea shooter. See? I got nothing. Keep the dogs off me. Time to put the bitch down. Get it? Because it's a dog. You're going down, Yao-gi... Yao-ji... You guys... Whatever you are, you're going down. These bastards are vicious. I'm drifting. Feeling a little... Is that a white light? I need a little... Yeah. Vision's going a little... Oh, okay. Keep it together, Deacon. And that's why I don't tell anyone this. I should have fucking known. You know what? It's all a big lie. Good talk. Sometimes I think you're the best agent we've ever had. And other times, I ran with a gang in University Point. We called ourselves the UP Deathclaws. For kicks, we'd terrorize anyone we thought was a synth. We kept egging each other on. Started with some property damage, graduated to some beatdowns, then, inevitably, a lynching. The Claw's leader was convinced we'd finally found and killed the synth. Looking back, I'm not so sure. Thanks for taking it so well. And our friendship? My point in this is sometimes you're adding more reasons for them to distrust and even hate us. And that makes our job harder down the line. We need to win over John Q. Public, and that's a tough proposition at the best of times. Exactly. Fall for what? Haven't you noticed that when I say the word Desdemona does a 180? Hey, there's an intruder! No, I vouch for him. Then welcome. Every time. It works best that way. Gives me room to maneuver. Worse than that. Like hell I don't. I'm an easygoing guy, but there is a goddamn line. We'll be seeing each other a lot, and I'm not one to hold grudges. Just remember, we're trying to help people, not make the garbage dump stink even more. The railroad needs people like you and Glory, so it's good to have you both on our team. But your style and mine are completely opposite. I can't keep up with this bullshit. Another time. Being with her made me feel like the whole world had a chance. That one day we could climb out of this wreckage. She could do that to people. I don't like talking about it. I was one of the first synths they did the whole cranium reboot on, so it was a bit of a botched job. Most synths have fun fake memories. A happy home, a family. Me, I got nothing. And that, well, it does something to you. I'm talking about the people you've trampled on, the bodies that keep piling up. No one does. That's the safety net the brain docs put in. An ejector seat to bring back your old synth self. I don't know for certain, but I imagine it's a big old wad of trauma and cupcakes. Except with no cupcakes. I think I'll wait until the betting pool back at HQ gets a little higher before I answer that one. When I need some beer money. I do. I don't even know why I lie anymore. But I can't tell the truth. Everyone, Tom, Dez, you, even that asshole Carrington, they deserve to be on the railroad. I don't. I'm everything wrong with this whole fucking Commonwealth. You're the only friend I got. I don't deserve you being okay with this. Hell, I'm not even asking for it. But I figured you should know. I'm used to flying solo, but I got to admit, working with you makes me think I've been missing out. Having someone watching your back is refreshing, especially since you never know when the Institute is watching. Since we're traveling together, I want you to take this. It's my recall code. If you ever need to know something about the Institute, read it to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm pleased as punch we're traveling together. So if you get back to the whole Brotherhood of Man thing again, we'll be the best of pals. Don't use the code unless you absolutely have to. It'll wipe my memories. I'm not sure how much of me'll even be left. You know, I'd just feel better if you didn't read it until you need it. Of course you did, but hopefully there's a point here. A lesson, if you will. I'm all ready to go. If you believe anything, believe this. I'm in your corner. Always have been. Yeah, you got me. But you're going to hear the same sort of lies elsewhere. Am I? Doesn't it make things make a little bit more sense? There's a lot of secrets in the railroad. Why not? I was one of the first to get the good old cranium reboot, and it was a learning experience for everyone. Makes me quirky and fun that way. Whatever. All right, you got me. No fooling you, huh? Don't take it personally. I lie to everyone. If you really want proof, you could read that code and find out. Wait a second. Maybe that's not a good idea. I must say, this whole partner thing, maybe it wasn't overrated. Maybe I really am a synth. Maybe you are too. How would anyone know? We do good work, you know? Glad you joined the railroad. To think. Desdemona almost chased you away. It's nice to get out of the church. You can really get stir-crazy down there. If you got things under control, let me know. I got things I could do. You do know the enemy's the Institute, right? Not everyone else. I miss traveling alone. What is it? Need something? You know what? Rain gets a bad rap. It's not so bad. Now, mud, on the other hand, you ever wonder if right now we're living in our glory days? What do friends do together these days anyway? Poker? Campfires, mani-pedis, a stealth boy, my best pal, and a world full of danger. This is the good life. Can you ever truly escape your past? God, I hope so. You should have seen the railroad before the switchboard. We had triple the agents we have now. We'll get there again. So obviously I'm not going to risk my life for a radio. But a Gen 1 or Gen 2? Where to draw the line, huh? You getting the hang of the railroad yet? We're just one big dysfunctional family. With guns. I'm used to running my ops solo, but this isn't too bad. Sometimes it's hard to take Des seriously. I remember when she was a green recruit. I like the way you look out for your fellow man. A lot of people would take the easy way out. This partnering up, it's weird. Sometimes I just want to pop a stealth boy and bug out. Not really an option now. I wish Des would greenlight the occasional mission to help out humans. Sometimes just a little bit of help goes a long way. You know, sometimes you really get on my nerves. Maybe you should take someone else out next time. I think Glory would like traveling with you. Some of these missions would be a lot easier by myself. If we take out the Institute someday, I wonder what we'd do. Hell, Synth's got it bad enough even without him. It'd keep us busy. I'm in the mood for some Blamco mac and cheese. Ooh, or maybe Meyerlurk steaks with salsa. The Brotherhood. In Capital Wasteland, they really weren't bad. But now, I really want to know how the big one started. What idiot fired first? Why? What the hell did they think they'd gain? The big three for predicting people. Caps, beliefs, and ego. Get a handle on what's driving someone, and you know where you stand. When I retire, I want to be a mole rat farmer. That'd be the life. Goddamn Raiders. If there's one thing the Minutemen did that I was okay with, it's curbing the damned Raiders. The lowest level of hell is reserved for Raiders. And liars. Uh-oh. Anytime you want to take on more Raiders, I'm in. Glory came up with the bright idea of putting ferals in the catacombs. Not a fan. More ferals. Great. Some jackasses call ferals ghouls. Like ghouls don't have enough problems. Bet you crapped your pants the first time you saw a feral. I know I did. Let's see his selection. You almost got away with that. The trick to being hidden is not letting this happen. Aw, too bad for you. We got a live one. Shocker. Another fight. Didn't see that coming. Hello, Hammer. You know there's another solution to those pesky nails, right? Everything looks better at the bottom of a glass, right? I've been known to partake of that myself. Yeah, that'll take the edge off. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Your arm okay? Oh, that's gotta sting. What you need? Yeah? What is it? You called? That feels better. Thanks, pal. I thought about it, and no. There's things I'll do and things I won't. This is in the latter category. You really think I'm going to do that? Not happening, pal. That would be a negatory. That is a word, right? Ah, the time-honored tradition of looting. I'd call it there. I'm not sure if we're going to get more. Take 'em for all they're worth. Ask for a pony, too. That would be cool. Is that it? TTFN, then. I heard something. We got fun time incoming. People got a long memory for being wronged. Just saying. So it's big stick time. Might makes right, you think? Nice moves there. They're probably long gone now. Yeah, keep running, pal. We were fighting just a moment ago, right? We should tell them that. You check your pockets? Enemies are always the last place you look. I got bored of fighting anyway. Door A, certain bloody death. Door B, everyone still breathes. You'd think Door B would win every now and then. Whoa, everybody stop! I got a splinter. This is only gonna end one way. Yeah, so this is happening. You may want to go easy on that. Didn't they have those PSAs back in the day about drugs and the wacky, awesome lifestyles they promote? Now isn't that just fun to watch? Feeling peppy now? We live to fight another day. And night. And day. Etc., etc. Well, that got the blood pumping. We sure do a lot of that. Winning, that is. Let's see if they left anything useful for us. Traveling with you ain't dull. I'll say that. You know, you're really good at this. Too good. Lost them. Hopefully they'll stay gone. Sneaking off is supposed to be my thing. Standing down, I guess. Aw, how are we gonna kill them now? Wow. Now there's a fashion statement. Tinker Tom would have a field day here. Who knows what atrocities they dreamed up here. It's time for science. Yay. There's got to be some lab somewhere that was working to, help people. But I haven't found it yet. Train stations make good hidey holes. Can't you just feel the history? Feels sandy to me. Another monument. Neat. All these monuments around. Boston must have been real important. Or thought it was, at least. Now we just need a picnic basket. Open space. Fun. Maybe we should get some Meyerlurk steaks, Nuka-Cola, fancy lads, and have a cookout. Must have been nice to hang out here without worrying about being sniped. Do we have to enter the big open spaces? Oh, should I just wear my bullseye jacket to make it easier for him? So much junk, so many possibilities. It's a scaver's paradise here. Remember, fill your pockets with all the goodies. Then we can slowly crawl out. Good times. So, what did we learn in school today, Timmy? Nuclear war sucks. So teachers, all they did was teach, right? They didn't farm or run shops or run guns on the side? Wow. Why'd they make this place so tall? And people lived up here? Were they nuts? In a pinch, you can crash in a warehouse for a night. Not a bad place for a rendezvous. Boxes everywhere. So much junk. This is nice. True, the water's irradiated and there's probably lurks everywhere, but still nice. You're going down. Grr. That's menacing, right? Insert something Shakespearean involving death and your inevitable doom here. I'm ready for 'em. I do like long, lazy, dull days, right? Time to earn our paychecks. I'm getting paid, right? Don't let it get close. Pop a stealth boy if you got one. We got ferals. Anyone got some holy water? I always wanted to try that on them. Time to terminate you. Jolly good and all that, hip hip. A protectron. They're not so bad. Time to slag another bot. This will be our finest hour. Tales shall be told of our fight versus the radroaches. Radroaches. Oh, scary. You open up on the civvies and that's all you gotta say? I deserve that, but no. That's the end of the story. All right, but we need to talk. Soon. We were trying for kids, eking out a living. Then one day, it turns out my Barbara, she was a synth. She didn't know that. I certainly didn't. I don't know how the Death Claws found out, but there was blood. Not gonna happen. Sorry. So I turned my back on my brothers, broke all contact. Time passed, I became a farmer, if you can believe that. Then, one day I found someone. She saw something in me I didn't know was there. Barbara, well, she just was. I really appreciate you putting up with my bullshit. Truth is, it's been a long time since I've had a friend. I don't know if it's your good old-fashioned pre-war values or you just won the genetic lottery, but anyone that has you in their corner has an advantage. Time for me to move on? That code I gave you is a hard truth. You can't trust everyone. Even if someone sounds sincere, they could be a synth replacement working for the Institute. The bitch of the problem is recognizing the 90% of the time someone's on the up and up and the 10% of the time you're being played. I aim to please. But I had a point here, a lesson, if you will. In this business, sometimes you need to be tough, and I'm all for that. But if you go too far, then you're just following in Glory's footsteps. And that's a path I won't take. There. I've said my piece. Maybe I'm just another human that has people back home he wants to protect. Then again, maybe not. When the switchboard went sideways, some people lost family as well as comrades. That's gotta be tough. Me? On the missions I run, there are fewer body bags. And sometimes the civvies even say thank you. She had a smile like on those old magazine covers. Her eyes. That's one word for it. Not everyone in the railroad would agree with this, but my view is that we're really in it to help everyone. Humans, synths, and everything in between. So if you can start doing that again, I'll rest a whole lot easier. Some of the things we've been doing recently, they're sloppy. People getting hurt that don't need to be. That one was enough for me. It was his eyes. Those eyes haunt me. That's bulging. My job's mainly intel, so the more places I go, the better I'm doing it. And you are just one big, beautiful distraction. Plenty of opportunities to learn secrets moving around in your shadow. I'm supposed to be showing you the ropes in the railroad, so let's just say this is lesson, well, whatever number we're at. When there's needless blood on our hands, that raises a stink. When you screw someone over, guess what? Sometimes the rumor gets out. I'm not the hugging type, so yeah, good talk. Certainly not everyone, but a lot of people put the blame for our firefights with the Institute on us. And for a grieving parent, telling them that their kid ate a courser's bullet in the struggle for synth freedom, that doesn't hold much water. I thought you might. I know I can be a hard read, but I've really enjoyed traveling with you. No bullshit. But recently, well, some of the calls you've been making have been bugging me. We don't kill innocents. Sometimes these Institute bastards catch us in a crossfire or there's friendly fire. Those I can deal with because it's an occupational hazard, but that was murder. You do that again, and we're parting ways. One of the reasons I opened up to you is that, oh boy, this is gonna sound corny. You've got some real nobility. If honor was common back in your day, I'm sure you realize it's rare as hell now. It's been really bothering me to see you stoop down to our level. And at the end of the day, you'll need to make a choice. Make it the right one. There's other organizations out there, and in time, I'm sure they're going to spoon-feed you their own patented form of bullshit. Ignore the verbiage and look at what they're doing, what they're asking you to do, what sort of world they'd have you build, and how they're going to pay for it. Now that I don't have to hide, sure, Tinker Tom will set you up. But the best perk is seeing behind the curtain. Not for a long time. Besides, partnering up in the railroad can leave you vulnerable. One more person who can finger you to the Institute. Sure, me and Johnny D and Watts. Hell, that was 60, 70 years ago. After a while, you lose count. When the coursers start kicking down doors, they don't just hit railroad safe houses. Some friends and family have been known to get axed. Whether the Institute's motivated by vengeance or faulty intel, it doesn't matter to the people left behind. I can do that. We already covered this once. I was hoping it didn't pan out. That's okay. The railroad is a colorful bunch of people. Us all getting along isn't what's important. The mission is. Just hear me out. Make your judgments then. What? God damn it, don't do that. Something's been really bothering me. We're not about saving the world. Too big a job for too few. But we're trying to make it a better one. One synth at a time. And care about the little guys. Maybe lend a hand on the side. Not as much as some would like, but hey, it's something. But the real question is, what do you think of us? Like hell I will. I'm an easygoing guy, but there is a line. Because it's what I do. And there's a point to this, a lesson, if you will. You doing a withdrawal or deposit? An angry mob can ruin our day, just as easily as a courser attack. I don't remember much clearly after that. I know I killed most of the claws. I must have made a big impression. The railroad contacted me figuring I'd be sympathetic, seeing that I lost my wife. And, well, what I did afterwards. Some people at HQ were jealous. You took the big nap and everyone you knew is long gone. Now, hear me out on the silver lining. If a human in the railroad slips up, then they expose friends and loved ones to danger. You're safe from that. It doesn't matter much to me. I'm a synth. At least that's what they tell me. So I really don't have anything to lose. For Glory and me and the others, it's easier to dedicate ourselves to the cause. That's it. We're talking. That's it. I've hit my limit. Listen, we've had a good run, but I need to fly solo again. Hold up. We need to have some words. Welcome to the family. This is going to be fun. You have time to talk? Got a moment? I need a word. Now, we've been making the rounds, doing the job. It's time you learn the big secret. Glad to hear it. Yeah. Did I have you going? Don't take it personal. Look, I lie to everyone. Traveling with you, I've gained a lot of respect for you. Oh, I was just about to open up about my first pet mole rat, Bessie, and the time we had to put her down. Like I said, the big secret. The railroad isn't exactly loved out there. A lot of people look at synths as murderous machines. So you can imagine how popular that makes us. Others could give a shit. They just want to farm, trade, thieve, or whatever. Their beef with us is collateral damage. Oh, Jesus, no, I didn't mean that. Look, if the church gets compromised and the coursers are on our tail, at least you're not putting more people in harm's way. That's all. You keep screwing people over. People that we may need to ask a favor from down the line. Or worse yet, they wind up dead. Good, please don't. It'll make it easier to sleep at night. Ah, my favorite meat shield. You in the spotlight, me in the shadows. Look out, world. You ever just sort of feel sorry for the poor bastards that fight us? They don't stand a chance. Since we had the big talk, well, it's been easier looking in the mirror. What shenanigans are we up to today? If all our agents were like you, the Institute would be screwed. Up top, you gotta be careful. Never know when you're being watched. Some of the people you meet will be Institute replacements, synth duplicates, so be careful what you say. You got what it takes to go far with us. I can tell. Sometimes the direct approach isn't the best to take. I'm feeling overdue for some reconstructive surgery. Ooh, maybe I'll go blonde next time. I could use some fun. Let's stick to the mission, all right? The world would be better if there were a lot fewer body bags. Just saying. What's up? I'm getting tired of waiting. Come on, son. You can't stay up forever. Ah, the cover of night. My dear friend. Nighttime is the only time I feel I can breathe easy. Keep an eye to the sky. Never know when the watchers are around. All this sunlight. I just feel exposed. The sun's coming. Keep an eye out for the watchers. Party time's over. I'm new to this friends thing. There's perks, right? Like, can I take out a loan, say, 100,000 caps? I'll get it back to you, I promise. Sean is out there, and together we'll find him. That's a promise. Did I have you going about being a synth? You'd be amazed how many people actually fall for that. Since we're a team, you think maybe we could use a code name? Red Orchard, or Code Violet, or, the Death Bunnies. That'll confuse them. I'm convincing the next raw recruit that I'm actually President Eden. Think I can pull it off? Man, you really like to wander, don't you? I've seen more of the wealth with you than I have the rest of my years combined. Hey, I could be a synth. I could be the best damn synth that ever synthed. The open road isn't as bad with a buddy. The way you just walk right out in the open, it's a wonder your head hasn't been blown off by a sniper. Just saying. I'm a sucker for those old world books. It must have been something living back then. Don't ever let your guard down. When you do, inevitably, that's when everything goes to hell. Instinct is a powerful tool in our business. Rely on it. Train it up. It'll save your life. Promise. I've had this mug for too long. Might be time for a new face. Please, you do the talking. If I pick anything up, I'll let you know afterwards. The Commonwealth can be the enemy just as much as the Institute. We've lost plenty of synths to hate-mongers. I never really much cared for the Minutemen. The idea sounds great, but you give small men big power, and sometimes you'll pay for it. Keep your eye out for the rail signs. Besides the goodie bags, tourists and agents have left valuable intel. A lot of our people help us once, maybe twice a month, if that. You've jumped right into the deep end. Every time an innocent gets caught in a crossfire, the railroad's job gets that much tougher. One time, I got a face change and was a girl for a few months. Yeah, you should have seen the looks back at HQ. You know, if you helped people more, you'd be a potent force for good out there. One day the railroad's number will be up. I thought that day had come at the switchboard. I can't shake the feeling we're living on borrowed time. You pre-war types really did a number on the place. Hats off. Ever wish you just hit the snooze button instead of thawing out to this? There's too few good men left. The Commonwealth just chews them up and spits them out. I ever tell you about the time I was in Capital Wasteland? Now there's a tale. I'm thinking next time I go to town, I'll dress up as a Mr. Handy. If I pull that off, I'll be a legend. I would have paid 50 caps to be with you the first time you saw one of the crafts. Must have thought you walked into a B movie. I hate lurks. Piercing their shell's a bitch, let me tell you. Hit the lurks in their soft spot if you can. Then, grab butter. Can we just steer clear of the Mirelurks next time? They chew through my ammo. Because, you know, the world wasn't screwed enough, so sure, bring on the giant, nearly indestructible crabs. That'll be good. You know, I've always wanted a pet mole rat. I'd call him Ziggy. I always feel a little bad shooting mole rats. Not bad enough not to eat them, though. Mole rat. The other white meat. One mole rat is kinda cute. A swarm of them, though? That's trouble. Raiders, and yet more damned raiders. I know those raiders can seem like idiots, but you should see their handiwork. We've done some good clearing them out. Thanks for all those wacky old world robots, pal. Just thanks. You can make some decent caps salvaging robots. It takes a lot of clips to waste these tin cans. Boston had a thriving tech industry, which means we get a double helping of robots. You should see what Tinker Tom can do with a robot. It's pretty amazing. I avoid ferals if I can help it. On it. I'll get her done. You can do that? You gotta tinker with my guns next. That was some fine work there. It even looks deadlier. I could spend hours fiddling with my gun like that. It could save your life. Now doesn't that just give me the warm fuzzies? Going for the whole hearts and minds bit. That's so sweet it hurts. Well, howdy there. And time for people to bleed. Great. Easy, Tiger. Not everything needs to be shot up. How Wild West of you. And we're shooting at what, exactly? They were just here, damn it. Where'd they go? Hey, that's my trick. Lost them. So that's how it feels. You won't get far. Yeah, height. This'll be fun. You know, there's a lot to be said about good old terra firma, right? Right? This thing is safe, right? You know that staticky sound? Yeah, it means we should get the hell out of here. Ah, radiation. You unbelievable bastard. That's not a good sound. Let's move it. We're sucking up rads here. Look, unless you want me to stick you on top of the railroad's Christmas tree, let's go. Great. I didn't need to have more children. That'll fix me right up. Better living through chemistry. Company incoming. Look out. Incoming. I'm a fan of Grognak myself. What will that wacky barbarian do next? Any good? That issue is one of my favorites. You might want to wipe the blood off anything you find there. We could always use some more ammo. You're really thorough. You know that? Anything interesting on him? Whenever you're done corpse squatting, I'm good to go. That right there is what we in the business call a landmine. Ouch. It generally works better if you avoid those. Who doesn't like mines, right? Hey, take what the market will bear, right? You think they'd pay more? Done already? Another time, then. Whatever you say. That'll add some extra oomph to your armor. Hey, the more firepower you can absorb, the better. Fixing up your armor is always a wise investment. Don't mean to make you nervous, but I don't think we're alone. Seems we have a tail. Don't look, but I think we're being watched. Present for you! Care package for you! You're pretty handy with that bobby pin. With skills like that, remind me to show you a couple places. That is some precision picking there. Take that, lock. Now I'm feeling all sorts of uncomfortable about my locker back at HQ. No lock will stand before us. Well, you tried. Can't blame you for that. And here I thought I was getting out of one more bloodbath. Surprise. The trick to this is don't die. I was hoping they'd all be dead by now. You know, running away is always an option. I won't shoot. Promise. This is the part where you're supposed to die. Fighting is so 2077. Now this is a workout. And here I was wanting to spend the day reading Proust. And then you had to ruin it. Ow, 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 ow. Son of a bitch. Ow. Got me. Ouch. Ugh. Back before I met you, I'd go whole days without massacring a bunch of things. Honest. So, new business model. We team up with a mortuary. You see where I'm going with this, right? We made that look easy. We win. Again. Tell your friends, you dead bastard. We'll be here all week. You know, you can write that off as a tax deduction. Nice thought. Hope we don't wind up needing it, though. If you're giving stuff away, you know, there's a few things I'd like. Jumbo jet, a solid gold machine gun, my own talk radio station. Oh, hell. I saw a vid once of a Robco factory back in the day, and this is what's left of that world. Sad, really. Factories give me the creeps. You never know when some robot's gonna say, hello. Imagine what this place was like back then. Probably some good salvage in here. Scalpel, T-clamp, chainsaw. I totally should have been a surgeon. Paging Dr. Feelgood, your car's parked under an A-bomb. You can usually find a few stim packs in a place like this. If you're not careful, Carrington will send you to places like this, looking for acetadesclamethylmelapan or whatever. Back in the day, places like this would have been completely packed. Hard to imagine so many people. All aboard! Rad Roach Station. Trains. Everyone likes trains, right? Choo-choo! That's what they sounded like, right? Military bases can be dangerous, but well worth the risk. All the fighting, all the training, and did any of it matter? I was a soldier once, way back west. I'll tell you about it someday. A whole country, unified, fighting together. Crazy stuff. Heads up, military sites almost always got baddies. What did people do here? Pam once tried telling me, and I still have no idea. What the hell's a TPS report anyway? So it was desperation, petty politics, and water coolers. Joy. So people seriously spent 9, 10 hours a day in places like this? Usually, offices are kinda lacking on salvage. Every now and then, you get lucky though. This is my element. Civilization. If we find people, just act like you belong. Works for me. So many little towns all over the place. There must have been thousands of people that lived in the Commonwealth back then. We come across anyone, remember, you do the talking. I can be your mute friend. Dingo. I was raised just over there. True story. Lots of fond memories over there by that, thing. Yeah, this is more like it. Limited sight lines, debris. Easy to lose yourself here. One day, we'll take back this city. Maybe I should change my outfit. I want to be wearing my Sunday best if we meet people, after all. Plenty of good places to go around here. The city's full of people. You know, I happen to be in possession of the deed to a bridge around here. I'll make you a great deal for it. I've read a few textbooks. Did everyone seriously learn calculus back then? Were you guys planning for an invasion of mathletes? Ah, another kiddie prison. 13-year sentences for everyone. Yo-ho-ho, right? Mirelurks and raiders favor hunks of junk like this. After we beat the Institute and free all the synths, we need to take to the seas in an epic adventure. You can have the cool hat. So people used to take tubs like this into the ocean? Crazy. Oh, hello, itty-bitty world. I feel sick. You know, the ground's a pretty sensible place to be, right? You came from one of these, right? I grew up in a vault. I was a morale officer. How am I doing, boss? Rumor is Vault Tech was running experiments on their residents. That'll get you some customer satisfaction. All right, vaults are now my new favorite place. It's hard not to feel safe here. Thick door, buried forever. The Institute who? Another fabulous warehouse. Exciting. You got a surfboard? At one time, Tinker hatched a plan to ship synths overseas, but for some reason, we went with Plan B. This must have been a hell of a place to vacation back in the day. Watch out for mirelurks in the water. They can sneak up on you. It's fighting time. Fighting again. Great. I should have a battle cry. Wrong move, pal. You know, ammo isn't cheap. Can we just pay you to play dead? Assaultron. Not good. Goddamn robots. Tough sons of bitches. Do we waste bullets on these guys or not? I don't usually like bugs, but these guys? Kinda cute, right? Goddamn blood bugs. Keep 'em off me. Yeah, because you won't haunt my nightmares, you giant mosquito asshole. Ah, Deathclaw. The butler's going down. Time for crab cakes. Great. How many clips is it gonna take to kill those things? Oh, no. It's a big one. Just once, I want radiation to turn something into a giant fluffy bunny, instead of the grand poobah of all mirelurks. Hail! Do we have to kill these guys? Burrow deep and run away, little buddies. No. Nope. No. Together with you? I like our odds. We're in. So I'll be straight with you, although you're not gonna like it. I have no idea what the prototype does. Us railroad agents are treated like mushrooms. Kept in the dark and fed, well, you get the idea. It's gotta be important, though. Des wouldn't risk our hides lightly. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington. The synths didn't start off as nigh-perfect copies of human beings. The Institute had to work up to that level of hubris. Gen 1s and 2s were stepping stones along the way. The Railroad's not fully united on how we feel about them. Everyone wants to liberate the Gen 3s, the human-looking synths. Some of the synths in the Railroad, like Glory, think we should help earlier models too. But Gen 1s are basically the same as, well, a protectron, so the line gets muddy. Do we defend AI rights? Terminals? Hell, turrets? Anytime it gets brought up, fireworks. All the old arguments flare up. The upshot is Glory and some others won't run missions like this. You change your mind about us? Interested in learning more? The back entrance is a drain pipe. It's not too far from here. Got a few things to take care of. I'll see you at Lexington. Open says me. A job I was talking about, still wide open. You help us out, and I personally guarantee we'll help you out down the line. Codsworth, it's time. Now we can take our time with the mines. If you can disarm them, go for it. Those things sell for a mint. Anyway, the tourist should have left a trail for us. There's the command terminal, over there. You hold tight. I'm gonna have some fun. Another active terminal. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead. Power them up, and we can give our friends a little surprise. Wait, see the box in the center of that rail sign? That means there's a cache nearby. Here we go. Rail sign. Gotta love stealth boys. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before, well, you know. Look around. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going. End of the line. Just power up the elevator. So I'm looking for rail signs. Symbols we use to send messages to each other. Tinker managed to turn on the defenses. Barely slowed the coursers down, but hey, probably saved some lives. Well, if you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, and even a secret handshake. All right, maybe the handshake never caught on. Those Gen 1s are in standard patrol mode. They don't know we're here. I don't think you've ever seen a courser, but they're top of the line in Institute let's fuck up your day tech. There shouldn't be any coursers in here, but if there are, just run. Someone left a rail sign here. This one means danger. Yeah, we know, you poor dead bastard. We know. For the love of... The Institute bastards powered off the elevator. We kill all of them, and we still gotta go in the back way. Well, the slightly bright side here is it'll be easy getting out. You buy that? I don't. You see those little raven bastards? They could be watchers, reporting everything back to the mothership. Do you support synth freedom? Just the idea. That they shouldn't be slaves. All right. Good. Let's see how much common ground we got, or wherever the Institute's hiding. So, smile for the pretty birdies. Would Des like every Tom, Dick, and Harriet to be here only to help synths? Yes, absolutely, but we live in the real world. And there, we can't turn down help. We need every able body we can get. So you answered the big question and took a pass. Des is a hardliner, a live and die for the cause kind of lady. Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor. So the Institute wasn't content with just creating synth people. Oh no. They have synth birds, too. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. It's complicated. Would Des like every Tom, Dick, and Harriet to be here only to help synths? Yes, absolutely. But we live in the real world. And here, we can't turn down help. We need every able body we can get. So, you interested? But the truth isn't so cut and dry. Listen, are you interested in the railroad? Learning more? Maybe joining? I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body, you know, the full makeover. It keeps our enemies guessing. Hey, we're not for everyone. Come to think of it, we're not for practically anyone. But if you change your mind, well, you get the idea. People always got reasons to lie. The Institute could have turned him. Or, more likely, he's just seriously pissed off at us. Take your pick. Sorry, I'm new. He's just shown me the ropes. Sorry, I'm new. She's just shown me the ropes. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too. Let's see how much common ground we got then. And the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere. And the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere. You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des. You'd be insane not to sign her up, Des. Hello, words. I'm actions, and I'm speaking awfully loud. See? Just like I said, boss. She would have fallen for it, you know? Got another rail sign. Right there. And another. We're probably close. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me. See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby. Our tourist. We're great. We're frickin' fantastic. Songs will be written about our sheer awesomenicity. Why do you ask? You know something I don't? Huh? Nah, we're golden. Happy as hell. Sincerely glad you joined the railroad. We can do a lot of good together. If I knew partnering up was so much fun, I would have done this ages ago. Last partner I had wound up going, well, a little insane. I think it was all my show tune medleys. So as long as you don't go clawing your eyes out, I think we're good. You and me are just fine. Not many people are in my good book. Well, it's more like a pamphlet, really. Just happy to get out and about. Gives me plenty of opportunities to do what I do. We're fine. Kinda wish there was a little less violence around, but hey, that's the Commonwealth for you. It's not boring traveling with you, I'll say that much. So far, so good, right? I'm sure we'll have loads of fun soon. I'm used to flying solo. With an actual partner, there's a lot of trouble we can get into. Really? You wonder how we are? I don't know. Why don't you take a guess? I don't want to get into it right now. So just shut up. Leave me alone. I've got enough problems without you. Yeah, we're just great. Fantastic. That make you happy? The load always seems a little lighter, the steps a little quicker when you're with your friend. We're good. You don't ever have to ask. We're thick as thieves, my friend. Always happy to spend some time with my friend, even when the grenades and bullets are flying, which happens an awful lot. Not used to traveling with a partner, but I am definitely liking it. Hope you are too. Let's just keep focused on the job, okay? I don't really want to get into how I feel about you. I kinda wish we helped a little more. People have got it bad enough. Let's just keep this professional, okay? You wanna know how we are? Let's just keep moving. With friends like you, the railroad doesn't need enemies. Come on, boss. You just gotta join our crew. If you don't want to join us, believe me, I get it. But the door's still open. You are seriously all right with the Institute? You can't be from around here. Everyone hates those guys. Change your mind about synth freedom? We don't have much of a future together if you're not on board for that. There were a lot of sensitive documents in here. Johnny burned them all. Then probably asphyxiated. Hell of a way to go. Hey, what's up? What a day, huh? Welcome to the, Great Green Jewel. You'll totally love it here. Sure love trading here. For trade stuff. Everyone's welcome and good neighbor. Even me. Another time, then. Don't you have, important things to do? Nothing more to say. The elevator's hidden behind the bookcase. And I still don't have them. I just hope we didn't liberate the doctor's coffee maker. See you soon. God, I love this song. Magnolia can really sing. Only reason I come here. That and to get wasted. There goes my appetite. Yeah, sure. Dig in, pal. You aren't seriously... Yes. Yes, you are. Don't be too hard on the old girl. She's just looking after her wayward children. A healthy attitude. I don't want to keep you away from the boss. After you talk to her, grab me. Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks. The precautions are necessary. In our business, if we underestimate our enemy's capabilities, it's game over. All right. Not expecting that kind of a deal breaker. But if for some crazy reason you change your mind, well, whatever. Well, let me break it down for you. Everyone here wants to help synths. You should too, if you join us. But if you're risking your life for something else, hey, as long as you're in the trenches with us, we're good. Maybe when you see more out there, you'll be back. The Institute has a habit of stepping on people's toes with a jackhammer. Good luck. Sales pitch over. If you want to walk away, here's your chance. Excellent. Most railroad agents are fully committed to the cause, but some agents want revenge even more. I get that. Keeping an open mind or waiting for more facts. Smart, either way. But everyone associated with the railroad has to at least support the basic tenet that synths deserve to be free. If you make up your mind, come on back. Good luck out there. Starting with ancient history, they tried to take over the Commonwealth. Came a hair away from succeeding with their synth army, so there's that. But in the what have you done for me lately category, kidnappings. Wiped out a settlement or two and nasty bioengineering experiments. Diseases, FEV, the usual. So, you willing to fight them? We got a lot of idealists in our bunch, but they make room for us pragmatists. They have to. Every one of us believes in synths getting a fair chance, but some agents aren't really risking their necks for that. They put their asses on the line to hurt the Institute. And the railroad's all right with that. As in, they shouldn't be slaves. Good old Institute property. You know, get to make their own decisions and have the same crappy chance to live the American dream that all of us get. You agree? Follow up. Would you be willing to risk your life to stop the Institute and their nefarious plans? I can't believe I just said that. All right. That I wasn't expecting. In which case, I think you're right. We really aren't a good fit. End of sales pitch. But if you ever change your mind about the Institute, drop by. That's not fair. For most of us, the cause is everything. But we can't turn away people who'd risk their lives helping us just because they don't say the synth Pledge of Allegiance loud enough. Let me tell you the score and see what you think. Stay free, sister. Lady, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now. Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapons. Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it. You need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford. What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up. What, you dry? Head over to the third rail. You're blocking my light, doll. I got all day if you do. You still there? Appreciating the moment really is a lost art. Yes, trust me. She's someone we want on our side. I'm pretty sure synth infiltrators know their synths. Well, probably. Yeah, can do. I got some errands to take care of. Meet you back at base. Until we meet again, pal. But I was using you as my excuse to get out of paperwork. Fine, I'll be back at base. Then lead on. Don't worry, I got your back. Just don't go wandering off any cliffs. How close are we talking about? Do you just want a hug? Being so close, well, let's just say I work better from the shadows. Close range, I guess. If any hostiles get near, I'll say hi. In the wild, a shoot-first attitude is a good precaution. Right, time for me to get aggressive. Rawr! That sounded threatening, right? Look alive. Bad guys incoming. Look out! Whoa, we got hostiles. Fun times incoming. I got your back. To hell with that. I'm coming. If anyone tags you, I'll help out. I'm a bodyguard then. Cool. I'll work on glowering. Defense works for me. Let's see what I got in my pockets. Loading up or loading off? What's mine is yours, pal. Medium range, then. Sure, medium range works for me. If you wanted me any closer, that'd make me nervous. Absolutely. And my eagerness is totally unrelated to wanting a smoke break. Come grab me when you need me. Sure, I'll hang out here. I like working from long range. Hey, if you want me at extreme range, no arguments here. Good idea. From far off, the bad guys may not even spot me. What's the word? Sure, I can help you out. Tell me what you want. Whoa, now that's a hell of a thing. Rest easy, Glory. I'll brief you once you get aboard. What are our options? Shooter? Come on. We need friends, Dez. Now more than ever. And I got a real good feeling about her. With the Institute hunting you, it's all too easy to let paranoia cripple you. Sometimes you can lose sight of the big pictures. We're all about helping people. So I saw an opportunity to turn the meeting around for the better. I did a good job. Well, as long as we're not sold down the river. Yes. Definitely. What are our options? Shoot him? Come on. We need friends, Dez. Now more than ever. And I got a real good feeling about him. Well, he's got to be someone. He made it down here, right? These days, being able to even spell railroad is cause for celebration. I like your style. Hey, just calling it like I see it. Normal people just don't do that. Either you figured out how to slip by bad guys, ghouls, et al., so you're smart, or you blasted a path straight through, in which case, tough. Either way, kind of impressive. Well, she's got to be someone. She made it down here, right? You know, those extra caps totally solved those pesky moral objections. Am I right? My mom always said I'd wind up in contract assassination. Please tell me you're working an angle here. 70-30 and a puppy. Non-negotiable. I have a feeling he might listen to you now. Call it a hunch. That's one solution, I suppose. Yeah, don't get your knickers in a twist. I think we just got off her Christmas card list. Oh, this is gonna be good. Good. We're talking. Work? If I wanted steady work, I would have stayed a teacher. Yeah, right. Like that'll work. Maybe, if the price is right. Just don't let it go to your head, boss. Moves like that will keep both of us alive a lot longer. Anything involving Stockton is important. Huh, I like what he's done with the place. It's got a retro-revolutionary vibe. Yeah, Glory, you can make it. You're indestructible. So we line our pockets with human misery. I know my word's worth jack, but I promise too, Glory. Damn straight. What, Carrington? He's just dripping with charm. Yeah, people are lined up around the block to be his pal. If I knew how fun this guy was, I would have visited ages ago. Captain? That's an understatement. Oh, shit. I knew I forgot to tell you about something. That is the definition of lethal force. We got a full plate and all. I'm sure you can understand. Oh boy. Man, he's really laying it on thick. You're not. You've seen Raiders, right? Eternal life is overrated. Just ask any ghoul. Oh no. My guess is you mean we'll draw them out. Yay. An all too common tale in the Commonwealth, I'm afraid. Yeah, delays have a habit of creating all sorts of problems. Way to go, little buddy. Or as I like to call it, Glory's standard operating procedure. So that's our play? Got it. Been reading your Sun Tzu, huh? Sometimes people need killing. No dame's worth it. Other fish in the sea and all that. Getting involved in a love triangle? No thanks. Let's just nod our heads and smile to the crazy person. We're the ones helping her. Sheesh. Moment of truth. Yeah, we don't kill people for money. But come to think of it, we do kill an awful lot of people. But it's different. Yeah, just to let you know, if he invites us to join his super fun cult, I'm bugging out. He is not going to buy what you're selling, boss. Yeah, we go way back. You know, from the party about the thing. Oh, the stories we could tell. Yeah, who does that? Oh, wait, everyone does that. Guns don't solve problems. They just create more. Hey, everyone thought you guys were permanently out of the picture. Think this through before you do something really stupid. Me neither. But a polka, on the other hand. Smile for the camera, Sheffield. This ought to be a commercial. I knew there was a reason I'm traveling with you. Great. Just great. I get a weird vibe off this guy. It just seems a shame blowing up something like that. I've got a bad feeling about this. Isn't that against one of your robotic laws? Those exist, right? Negotiating with tin cans is a dicey business. You know, the cold logical part of me thinks this is dumb, but all aboard, mate. And we're all about making good trade routes. Huh, I never thought about that. Yeah, how did it get up here? This whole thing just makes me feel dirty. You really are putting your neck out for that whack job. The goal's good, at least. Let's hope this doesn't come back to bite us. You did good here. Dr. Chambers deserved that. That's cold. You can't buy off everyone, pal. That bit with the voice? Classic. This is not the place where I want to pick a fight. It's about time someone stopped you. I don't know, boss. I get a bad read here. Not good. I don't like the way these guys are looking at us, boss. Whoa, I did not see that coming. Jesus. Boss, I beg you. She needs to be stopped. Everyone thought he was a myth, a legend. Wrong. Although I think your boat is really helping the property values around here. Or don't. Give us a reason. Would you look at that? Damn. It sucks, but it's probably true. No arguments here, boss. Oh, hell. I don't feel so good about this. That's the peril of being a synth out here. Constant fear of discovery. Or at least a sane decision. No offense, but some robots these days are really colorful. Working with us is the right call. Boy, that smell. But Warwick's food is some of the best. I doubt you could keep up with us, Trenchcoat. Best you stay on the bench. Which is not creepy at all. Sadly, that's the way the Commonwealth works. Ditto on that count. Abso-fucking-lutely. Just consider it a donation to the You Get to Keep Your Sorry Hide Foundation. Boss, you do remember about our friends and what they might say, right? Sometimes you gotta grease some palms. Here comes the fireworks. This guy's no angel, but given the alternative, real personalities or just clever programming. Kind of the age-old dilemma in my line of work. I don't know, it kind of rolls off the tongue. Gamma 7-1 egg salad. Ah, good. A place to kick my feet up. You built this place, right? You think that'd get you a discount or something? Wow, that's a really generous offer. Let me try something. Ah, too bad. I won those codes in a poker game once. Hasn't worked yet. At this rate, it'd be easier just buying a drink. Sheesh. Hey, Charlie. If it isn't my good friend Wellington, you'll find this sufficient. Pleasure doing business. Really? No shit. What happened then? Hey, barkeep. Takahashi. Hey, you. I'm close personal friends with the owner. So, can you set me up? We'll see where the bottle takes me. Hey, thanks, Mr. Cook, for reprogramming a useful robot into an electronic jerk. I keep trying to like Diamond City, but sometimes they don't make it easy. Still thumbing your nose at the rest of us, rabble? Hey, Vadim. You know what they say about curiosity. See you around. I'd like my usual from off the menu. Way off. What's the good word today? Command override. Vocal audio, House Robert. Access core programming. That's one hell of a story. Stay you, T-Bot. Listen, Table 3 is not happy. Just get the vodka on ice, pronto. Override code Gamma 3 Delta Tango Cinnamon. I work the midnight shift, you know? Barely even see the other shifts. Order on Table 3. That swill you call alcohol kill anyone yet? Come on, Charlie. I've been ordering off the menu since that business with tightrope. Yeah, I need a little something to shake the dust off me. What do you recommend? Moonshine. Here's a little extra if you let me loiter a spell. Well, this is going to be exciting. Well, it looks pretty. I'll have to take your word on the rest. It'll be at the very bottom. They never keep the good stuff close to the entrance. The Brotherhood's famously stubborn. Nah, clever would have been cutting power when we're inside it. Hancock turns a blind eye to our activities. Makes Good Neighbor a great place to lay low. Diamond City. Watch what you say. If the Institute chose one place to infiltrate, we're walking right into it. Used to be wannabe gladiators bashed each other's skulls in here. Now it's full of raiders, so no change. You feel sorry for them, pal. I'll just roast some marshmallows. It's been a long time since I've been here. Time to kick the Institute's ass. Decades worth of payback is about to become due. For what it's worth, you can never trust a synth infiltrator. They've been specially designed to fool everyone. Institute infiltrators are bad news. It's probably better he's gone. True, the mayor's a synth, but letting him go. You see that big explosion over at CIT? They say that's where the Institute got started. Taking out the Institute? Easy. Now for our encore. So, what do you do when the boogeyman's dead? Don't know about you, but I'm ready for the next chapter. The only problem with being a secret organization is that no one knows where to send the dump trucks full of caps. We did right by Glory. With that Corsair chip and what Virgil told you. Oh man, you have to take it to Desdemona. This could be huge. So you're just giving up on us? Huh? Taking the easy way? Forget it. I'm wasting my breath. Why would you betray us? Betray me? I can't let you get to the church. This ends now. And how many innocents will they butcher to get to that glorious future? I'm wasting my breath. The only reason I've been cool with you working with the Brotherhood for so long is I thought you were playing the long con. But you've got their goddamn super weapon online. For all I know, you tipped them off to our HQ's location, too. If by some miracle this was a game, you've played it so well that you leave me no options. You sold us out to the Brotherhood. The fucking holier-than-thou Brotherhood. Whatever you do, do not help get Liberty Prime online. Desdemona, hell, I won't take kindly to giving those power-armored bigots a super weapon. Well, let me make this nice and simple, traitor. Tom, we're getting closer to the blimp. Can you fly just a little straighter? The manual? I got you this. If you're wearing the latest in the Brotherhood's fall fashion line, it might help you to place those bombs and get back in one piece. And even if we don't, hey, if it only buys you a little time, that's better than nothing. No, you're doing great, Tom. Just keep her a little more steady. We're spinning! Spinning! Glory would have wanted us to go in guns blazing, but I'm thinking finesse. So if we look, walk, and if worse comes to worse, talk like an asshole with a superiority complex, we'll be fine. Des said you could fly this thing. Dear God, we're dead. Right. Final briefing time. The Brotherhood is nothing if not arrogant. They'd never dream in a million years that an ex-farmer and a scaver could fly one of their birds. We gotta get to that crash site. Even if it means Tinker gets to say, I told you so. What in the hell is that? No can do. How would I even get there? Can't reach that, boss. Remind me why we're crawling around this godforsaken place? I can't believe I followed you here. If I keep tromping around here, guess there won't be any little Deacons scurrying around in the future. Don't get too close to him. I can't believe we're actually getting away with this. Tinker, get us out of the airport. Now! You got enough problems, boss. I got this end covered. I like it. Ah, good going. What do you know? That doesn't sit right. That's the opposite of smart there. Now that's getting it done. Did you really have to do that? Classy move there, boss. Do that one more time. Yes. Yep. All right. I'm all over it. I'll take care of it. Consider it done. No problemo. No. Nah. I won't do that. Incoming, boss. For you. Enjoy. Thanks. Thanks for that. On it. Will do. Desdemona would kill to have that chip, boss. We need to get it to the railroad. You'll be fine, boss. Tinker Tom's devices usually work. If not, could I have your stuff? Ah, yes! You made it to the Institute and back in one living, breathing piece. And I'm 100 caps richer. Drummer Boy's gonna be so pissed. I can't believe the Brotherhood found us. Thank God you warned everyone in time. This is actually happening. Us, we're attacking the Institute. Are we nuts? Dance seems like a stand-up guy, but trust me, not all of the Brotherhood's people you want to meet. I hope we didn't just do a very bad thing. The Brotherhood's history isn't always pretty. All right. I hope you know what you're doing, boss. Some of our friends might have some strong thoughts about the Brotherhood. No matter who you're working for, ops like this are good all around. Look, I think we've helped the Brotherhood enough, boss. If they get Liberty Prime operational... See, this is what the Brotherhood's really about. Another good man killed because of blind prejudice. Will we ever learn? I think Dance is better off without these assholes. Point of no return, boss. You get the Brotherhood that part, and there will be serious, unavoidable consequences. So I get to reclaim myself a synth. Desdemona's gonna be thrilled with this, but hey, we gotta sell our cover, right? Isn't infiltration fun? Think too hard, it'll make your head spin. I've been looking forward to kicking the Brotherhood's teeth in. I owe them. Sure, work with the Institute. It'll be great. There's no way that could go wrong. Liked your PSA about the great and powerful Institute. You should be a DJ. Oh, Death Claws. That could have gone very, very badly. All right, I admit it. Kinda getting the chills here. Taking back Castle for the Minutemen would be pretty cool. Those Mirelurks didn't stand a chance. Who's ready for an epic clam bake? Did you see that? With the claws and the size? I am definitely going to be needing a change of clothes. It's been a lot of years. Who knows if there's anything in the armory anymore? Well, Shaw was right. Who knew the Minutemen had such fun toys? All right, the railroad's got to get some of that. I'd love to rain down some destruction on the Institute. Not many people get to be here, living history as it's written. For the first time, possibly ever, the Commonwealth's got a blank page to write, thanks to you. Back in Capital Wasteland, the Brotherhood was a force to be reckoned with. But them plus a giant airship. Hey, you okay, boss? You're still you, right? You never know. Amari can really do a number on people's noggins. An actual Institute scientist, albeit a huge, ugly green one. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Valentine's not a bad guy to owe you a favor. Hopefully we can cash it in to find your boy. If the dog can find him, we'll get what we need from Kellogg. Promise. We always knew someone was coordinating the Institute's efforts to find the railroad. Glad we ended the bastard. Scabbard, this is Claymore requesting clearance. Scimitar took some fire. Should be up and running in a few hours. Hostiles eliminated. Tom? Got some technical difficulties with the port thingy. Working on it. This is not for your benefit. It's to stay one step ahead of you-know-who, the Institute. So about the job. See you soon. You want to know a dirty little secret? Yeah, neither do I. The railroad works like that sometimes. Who knows, we could have just liberated the doctor's coffee maker. See you soon. The best. See you soon. My job in the railroad is intel. That job's easier if no one knows who I am. So, I lied. I do that. So you handled the talky talk, and I got to watch from the sidelines. Go team us. Always am, Codsworth. That's one thing you can count on. Amazing, right? Ah, the switchboard. A lot of memories here. You're having a party. What gives with my invitation? You know, you're practically famous. Wow. Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there. I didn't need to meet you to hear about you. You have made waves. You know, you're practically famous. It's not like that, Chief. A lot of people know about you. Yeah, the Institute and their synths. Not us. Good neighbor. Hancock knows what's what. Always does. Always get a charge when Hancock gives a speech. Hancock's one of us. That's why he is in charge. Hey, Hancock! Of the people, for the people! What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room. Different players, but it's switchboard all over again. Damn it, I told Dez too much traffic. Just need to make it out of here, Deacon. Yeah, kind of puts a crimp in infiltrating the Institute, doesn't it? Then prove it. I bet that's true. Wait for it. And Santa Claus is totally a fraud. Anything else we can throw at him? Des, this wasn't me. What the fuck? And we'll do whatever we can to help. Sure, that'll help his self-esteem. Change is tough. It's best to just jump. Sure, pal. It'll all work out. So do the smart thing and stand down. You're not pulling punches. Sounds easier than getting up and changing stations. Who has time for that? You can get yourself out of a lot of scrapes just by maintaining composure. And what? Buy him dinner, Vadim? Works for me. Go easy, Des. This is a totally messed up situation. You do the best with the info you got. It's okay, kid. Just own up to your part of the blame, pal. Well, that's a relief. This is gonna be good. If you're gonna do this, boss, I'll come with. Oh, straight to threats. All right. Wow, condescend much? Yeah, tit for tat. Is anyone else a little weirded out by that expression? Sorry. I'm so convinced right now. Let's go get atomized together. In big, bold letters. Yeah. Good luck, General. I hope you find your son. Yeah, but against who? My guess is it'll be on the bottom floor. Nobody ever keeps the good stuff near the entrance. It's not so easy saving people from themselves. We have plenty of people wanting us to risk our lives for them, so it's a seller's market. Let's get this over with. I love me a complicated story. Maybe later. Well, let's say howdy then. Dance may have a stick up his backside, but he's our pal. Muties have been responsible for a lot of pain. Yeah, anyone going up against that? Ooh, boy. You make a decent argument. Maybe a sucker punch and a well-aimed bullet. Boss, I think we got it covered. No need for the egghead. That's, in the espionage business, what we call a clue. Kellogg means business. No surprise there. Of all the things you could say, you went with that. Sure, when you want to take in a stray, we do it. And when I want my own pet Deathclaw named Fluffy, it's all, no. I'd vote for him. I hear that. Just keep me out of the front pages, okay? What do you got there, dog meat? And here I thought it was just an excuse to get drunk on a weekday. It looks like the mutt's on the right track. Kellogg's close. Very close. How constitutional of you. If he died, at least he would have gone out with a bang. And don't even ask about the umpire. That thing gives me nightmares. Huh, maybe we should let him out. Great, another crazy scientist. What, did somebody order them in bulk? Really? You see why we don't attract tourists? Who wants to see the famous landmark covered in blood, right? Load up. The railroad's always looking for more weapons and ammo. Mankind can be such bastards at times. We're freeing the people, right? Popular place. And look at me, I forgot my lunchbox. Centuries of sewer smell. Oh, I bet everyone back at HQ is jealous. It might be a good idea to be on the other side of those defenses. Damned super mutants. Look out, there's crazy robots inside there. Or were they in the library in your day too? I would totally bowl, except I have a thing about bowling shoes. And I hurt my back. A lot. I sailed the ocean for a few months, made it to Greenland. Crazy story, I'll tell you about it later. No life signs here. The lair of the fat man. Nice. Who we gonna blow up? Huh. Wasn't the Constitution over there? My old age is catching up with me. This playground could be worse. I can't think of how right now, but trust me, it definitely could. Man, what I'd give for a picture of that. Hold on to your Geiger counter. Craters are the best. Shit. Deathclaw. Don't wake it. And you got to drive these babies around. Lucky devil. Did that tugboat even have a license? Must be from Pennsylvania. Nothing like the smell of commerce. This has bad idea written all over it. A flooded town. The Commonwealth really can't catch a break. Oh, that's the USS Constitution. I hear it's parked up there for tax purposes. Boston used to be a hub for high-tech companies. You can find places like this tucked away all over the place. I think what we have here is a failure of intelligence. Would have been good to know about this. That's one way to catch the L train. You can go all the way to the top. It's quite a view up there. I think we're right under Concord. Raiders control the tunnel. It's bad news. That's just a waste. All those books. This just in. World explodes. News at 11. This doesn't look right. Not right at all. Well, this is happening. You do see them, right? You up for some hoops? I could have gone pro, you know. This was built to immortalize our robotic overlords. True story. Covenant. For a new settlement, it's looking pretty good. I've been meaning to pay a visit. Put your money on Black Velvet. That pony's gonna win for sure. Huh. Wonder what's under the rowboat. Beantown Brewery. Now we're talking. Want a fish head? Special sale, just for you! Diamond City thinks it's got a lock on trade in the Commonwealth, but watch out for Bunker Hill. It has a lot of potential. I wonder what tonight's show is. Oh, us! All the makings for one hell of a party. Is this really how those TV shows were made? What, did they televise surgery back then? Those wacky old worlders. Hi, I'm Deacon. Hi, Deacon! Damn it. He got us. And those things flew in the air? No thanks. Decent salvage here. Most hardware stores are stripped of the studs. God, you pre-war types could do some amazing things. That's a gunner stronghold. Little better than raiders, if you ask me. Shit. Deathclaw. An actual bank job. Kinda cool, really. I'm all for saunas, but this is something else. Any port in a storm, I guess. We should schedule a group outing for the railroad, watch a movie, catch a bite to eat, and get home before the Institute wipes us out. Gotta love snipers. I thought there was a vault in the area. Libertalia, it's a tough nut to crack. Raiders have dug in there hard. Well, at least they died in bed. I've been in some tunnels like this. Oh, right, way back when we were looking for the Institute. A geyser of radioactive sludge. Good times. The railroad lives in places like this. always behind the curtain. Lexington's changed hands a lot of times. Raiders, last I heard. I hate playgrounds. Sometimes I close my eyes and imagine. Ocean waves, people. I just can't picture it. And we still have these damned missiles hidden all over the place. Now that's a view, huh? Always wondered what's at the bottom of the quarry. Lake tons and tons of Mirelurks. Those are some hardcore military robots. Prudence, better parts, yada yada. All aboard! Yeah, I know. I couldn't think of anything better. Hey, they can't all be gems, right? Here's to brotherly love. Hey, watch your fire. It doesn't take much to set off a car. For the lack of a brewer. Opinions are mixed, but I happen to like the Charles River Trio. Something... I can't put my finger on it, but there's something going on in the motel. You old-timers really liked digging tunnels. After a while, I've stopped reading the notebooks and terminals of the people from before. Their stories, they never end well. Part of me still feels it's wrong to use this place as a base, but we didn't have a lot of options. Look out, there's a sinkhole up ahead. You get near it, and that'll be all she wrote. Cage fighting, not my cup of tea. Trailer parks are a decent place to shack up for the night. Wow, this place looks a hell of a lot better. Pat yourself on the back. Let me get my list out. Bread, eggs, and cilantro. You can never have enough cilantro. All in the name of good science. Come on in! The water's deadly! Oh, the places we go. With this much security, maybe there is something to this whole treasure hunt. And this is why we can't have nice things. Water, water everywhere. Do not open the cabins. The co-op is perfectly safe as long as you keep the hippies locked up. Something's off around here. Don't know what. Generally a fan of being underground, but Malden's got a lot of bad sightlines. Finch Farm. Our runners sometimes crash here. They're good people. Donuts. Raiders used to be in this area. Can't say I miss them. No place like home. You go first the next time we storm a ghoul-infested basement. I'll be behind you. Very, very far behind you. How about that? Scavengers will pick it clean in here, but for right now, what a sight. I can totally see why they chose this magnificent location for a shrine. I feel closer to Division already. Good place, if you're in the market for junk. Gunners have overrun Quincy. Great. A very long time ago, Mass State was one of the big players in the Commonwealth. Without them, we'd have lost the Battle of Charles River. Look at it now. Deja vu. We are still in a vault, right? No, this isn't creepy. If we could get rid of the Raiders, Prospect Hill would make a good place for a settlement. I wonder if that thing's got any juice. I'll grab the popcorn. All right, you got me up here. Let's go down. Now? Scavers love this landfill. They can get pretty territorial. All right, I don't say this often, but that is bad ass. Super mutants and satellites. I wonder if they're planning their own space launch. When you're done here, I'd like to leave. Lake Q has hard rads. Unless we're planning on chugging rad away, let's not. Don't open the cabins. The co-op's perfectly safe as long as you keep the hippies locked up. The good old American military. Destroying the world since 2077. Civilization back then was something else. But you take away its infrastructure, that's what really killed people. Ghouls have been spotted near the yard. Vault tech's up to its usual tricks. That's a hell of a way to go. In another 100 years, I wonder what'll be left of the Commonwealth. So this is what it was like. Huh. A Brotherhood of Steel base is up ahead, at the police station. That crater's hot. Farrell's nearby, too. Maybe we can pick our way around it. Grade A real estate here. Secluded, the crazy neighbors. Oh, and tons of radiation. They sure needed an awful lot of power back then. Another kiddie prison. Nice view, though. And people wonder why all the robots around are nuts. Garbage in, garbage out. What the hell were those things even for? Shit. Strange gases. Never good. I grew up around here. I used to do the museum tour every Memorial Day. This brings it all back. If this is the home of tomorrow, I'll keep what I got. I'm good. Hubris Comics. Fun reading. Been trying to complete my Grognak the Barbarian set. The Slog. Nice place. I used to work the farms for Murphy for a while. Not a bad boss. Automated surgery. What could go wrong? I haven't heard about this place. What's inside? Smell that? Ancient sewer treatment plant. Oh, that's the stuff. Whoa, hey, it's working. Damn. Yeah, robbing banks is pretty easy these days. You'll never catch me alive, you dirty coppers. What? Jesus! That beast is very powerful. Theodore Collins lives in there. Not the nicest guy, but he sells food to some of the settlements nearby. All right, the other shoe is about to drop. Whoever their maid service is, I want their number. I wish everyone cared for their homes like this. Sometimes you find Institute synths salvaging in quarries and the like. No idea what they're looking for, but they've been at it for years. I can't believe so many skyscrapers are still standing. If we got rid of the Mirelurks, Neponset Park would be a pretty nice place. I can't believe it's still working. Mirelurk goo. Anyone else hungry? Dog meat. Don't get any ideas. Now the Raiders got power armor. God damn it. Want to top off? I'm full on blood, but if you're a quart low, we can fix you up. That's a lot of parking. Make sure you put your money in the meter. I see they went with the premier solution to handling industrial waste. Classy. Vault 114. It's been pretty thoroughly looted, but sometimes you can find something that's been overlooked. I'm usually not a fan of wanton slaughter, but I feel pretty good about this. Enjoying the moment. The common looks peaceful, but no one sane goes inside. Yeah, there's the friendly neighborhood ferals. Hi, guys. That's a lot of whatever the hell it is. Hard rads throughout the reservoir. Thank God these robots are still functioning to properly educate our children about the ocean. Oh, that giddy-up isn't a trap. No way it could be. Wait, something in the Commonwealth actually still works? I'm gonna write my congressman. Let's just stay away from the ledge. I feel dizzy. Remember, kids, only you can put out nuclear hellfire. The old world must have been something else back in its prime. God damn it, Raiders. And here, I just wanted a quiet day at the beach. What the hell's that? Look at all those buttons. Go ahead. You know you want to. These assholes have to be stopped. West Everett, another town swallowed up by the super mutants. Super mutant behavior is most interesting. Used to be settlers around here. Then the Deathclaws came, and there went the neighborhood. This robot is a national treasure. Were lighthouses just as spooky in your time? This place gives me the creeps. I've heard some crazy stories about Spectacle Island. Nobody's been there and back in ages. That crane is awfully high. We're not going up there, are we? Of course we are, because we're insane. The old world sure did love their robots. Railroad tip number 113. Don't go diving in creepy swimming holes. That is all. Pit stop time? I've been holding it in for miles. Good old Tycon. High rise is one of the best. Look at the brushwork and the bold use of color. Oh, and how batshit crazy the painter was. Don't forget that. Jesus, they were playing with that? All right, I am officially a fan of the way you do exploration. If that thing went off, we go to the most interesting places. A properly cooked fish is pretty good eats, as long as it hasn't mutated too much. Gwinnett Brewery. Now that's the stuff. All right, you got me, you Jamaica Plain bastards. You got me. Thanks for the tip, pre-war guy. Aw, did the poor Raiders get eaten by ferals? For once, the ferals did something right. Whoever the valet is for those boats, I am not going to tip him. Okay, maybe one cap. Let's get back to the ground, okay? Sometimes you can see pieces of the freeway fall off. Great, the Minutemen are back. Let's just hope you can keep the redneck element in check. Got a lost package I'm following up on. Let me guess. L&L? The one and only. You've been looking into what we talked about. Got it. Keep your head down and no heroics. Anybody reasonable in the top brass? Right you are. Huh. Maybe we should pay him a visit. Keep digging. Tom needs all the information you can get. How'd it happen? Mine's in the shop. Stay safe. That's not proof. Is he the full problem? Hey, lil' sis. Who did it? You think it's, well, you know. Keep it up, sis, and I'll double this next time. How can you even walk like that? I could, I guess, carry some of that for you. Are you trying to impress someone? Come on, drop some of that. I'm surprised you can even walk with all that. I keep meaning to go to the face doctor, but who has the time, right? It always pays to humor the guy that keeps making the goodies. Seriously? You're giving the rogue variable a plum mission like this? Come on, Pam. What about me? It's like you don't trust me. If we're running an op for Amari, you gotta spill the beans on what she does for us. He'll find out anyway. They got high-rise too, Des. Did I hear you right? All of them? If we're running an op for Amari, you gotta spill the beans on what she does for us. She'll find out anyway. Tom, I love you like a brother, but the short version, please. Another courser? Oh, man. Our number may already be up. Before you get into that, Pam, I have an idea. I'm just spitballing here. Let's call it Casa del Deacon. No? Well, think about it. Because Des, isn't insane. Ouch. You really know how to hurt a guy. We call these missions milk and cookie runs. Fast and easy. That RFID thingy is pure gold. Ah, Carrington. Always so classy. Mr. Valentine, you flatter me. Good things come in small packages. But then you know all about small packages, don't you, Strong? Me? Oh, I'm nobody. But hey, don't you worry about a thing. Move, move, move. We're in. Move, move, move. He's in. Move, move, move. She's in. Shit. Hostiles on the ground. And we seriously didn't raise an alarm? Kick into gear, Tom. Tom, just to be safe, step on it. What's taking you so long? We are still alive, right? You're making this look easy, boss. So maybe you can play the sneak card. I got you this stealth boy for what it's worth. Remember, keep that Brotherhood uniform on. Otherwise, it's going to be the shortest infiltration in history. You and me both. Don't look at me. I have an alibi. Talk's over, amigo. Well, I'll own that. I was out of line. Well, I thought you were compromising some of your good old-world ideals, getting a little too grimy with the here and now. Well, forget I said all that. Well, except for the fancy lads. We start our own band, Saviors of the Commonwealth. I always wanted groupies. I have a feeling something will come along. Without you, I'm pretty sure the Commonwealth would fall apart. Well, you've earned a vacation. Heck, a lifetime of vacations. Of course, once more into the breach. So, yeah, we did that. You know, that time when I said something about nobility stooping to our level and fancy lads. Clearly, I was jumping at shadows. You're the best person I know. Some dusty old philosopher thought people were made of metals that defined their character. And you, my friend, are solid gold. Now, let's go kick some ass. Yeah, Institute's gone, Synth saved, and we're both alive. So what's the encore, Fixer? So what's the encore, Professor? So what's the encore, Charmer? So what's the encore, Whisper? So what's the encore, Bullseye? So what's the encore, Wanderer? Now that was some fireworks show. Teach those Brotherhood bastards not to step into this Commonwealth. That little mutt's gonna put Nick out of business with that nose of his. Now for Kellogg. Sweet Pip-Boy, sister. You hold on to that. Smell that? That's freedom. Buddy, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now. Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice. You step through the gate. You got balls. You're blocking my light, man. Huh? Don't have no handouts. Stay free, man. I won't do a hard sell. Later, if you want to save some cents or just stick it to the Institute, you know where we are. Whoa, whoa, easy there. He meant to say, mine is in the shop. I'm just going to come out and say this. The railroad needs you. So Des wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there. She's just thinking of the time and manpower it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target. In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting a valuable ally. So, up front, the only thing I'll say is that it's going to be a wild and dangerous ride. but probably nothing new for someone like you. Just don't do anything drastic until you learn more, okay? If you're picking up the tab, never mind. Go for it. The tourist is somewhere on this freeway. Let's find him. Change your mind about joining? I wasn't kidding. We could really use you. Here's my one and only sales pitch. Do you support synth freedom? I'm not asking if you die for them, just if you agree that they shouldn't be slaves. That's what I want to hear. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base, so let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. We'll take it slow. Dip our feet into the water, and if the water's full of bullets, we'll back out and try something different. What, doesn't everyone have an escape tunnel? Seriously, though, thank God for that tunnel. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be any railroad left. I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back. That's the point. So, about the job. Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered. Thank God someone managed to close the security door in time. Carrington's prototype is in there. We gotta do one thing first. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind. Our HQ was strong, defensible. Heck, we thought it was secure. Inside a minute, the Institute troopers breached the doors and turned it into a shooting gallery. And then some. It was a disaster with a capital D. Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth? Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. It's a lot better than it sounds. Well, it was, until it was blown to hell. We're still on track. Hopefully he's not much further. No pressure, I can see you got company. If now's not good, maybe later. I'd prefer to leave the latest gossip and fashion tips for the others. Tom's quiz on how to find your ideal mate, I especially recommend. Shit, Glory? This is a nightmare. Preparing for the big op to take down the Institute. Well, it's generated a lot of traffic to and from HQ. Someone must have made a mistake. Got it. How bad was it down there? I'll meet you at the police station. We're not out of the frying pan yet. Hopefully Dez knows our next move. Talk with her. You must have beat them, though. Their vertibirds just bugged out. Shit, so now the Brotherhood's got our number. Day's still young. I leave HQ for a second, and that's when the Brotherhood hits us. Damn it. Not bad. We got this covered, all right? Trust us. There's a lot of delicate things at play here. This mission's gonna be a lot of fun, Courser buddy. I can think of a few differences. Dental hygiene, for one. Maybe we should do a few things first. In private, boss? Yeah, right. Think of the children. He's a piece of work, is what he is. Here's the lost causes. Let me tell you something interesting about that person. Our favorite wacky cultists love this place, and if it's good in the Cult of Adams book, you know what that means, right? Yeah, me neither. The airport, one of Tinker's favorite salvaging spots. Something about this place. Be careful. Vault 81, the Mad Hermits, as I like to call them. It's usually sealed up, although you do find the occasional patrol. It's my job to know things, and, well, I had no idea about all of this. Wow. Ah, skyscrapers. People were packed in like sardines up there in the old days. Crazy, right? When I was here last, 60 years or so ago, this whole place was just crawling with Minutemen. You could smell the smugness a mile away. Anything that looks that pristine's gotta be bad news. Let me tell you something interesting about that thing. I can't believe I'm doing this. See you back at the HQ. Not a bad place to take the long nap. Hell of a way to go. Me? Get into trouble? I am the very definition of innocence. We're just gonna spend all day playing canasta. Promise. I like the new look, Curie. And people give me a hard time for just swapping out my face. What's there to worry about? How much trouble could two people really get into? Funeral? I don't think I packed a disguise for that. Getting traded out for the tin can. How humiliating. Hey, Curie. Waiting for you, beautiful. Appreciate that, McCready. You do the same. Well, good thing I have nothing to hide, then. It's gonna be one hell of a firefight. When we land, Tinker's gonna keep the vertibird spooled for an immediate takeoff. Hey, boss, I need a word. Well, with your colorful history with the Brotherhood, as soon as they spot you, it's game time. And my job, as always, is to watch your back. And my job is to be Tom's lookout and make sure any looky-loos keep walking. Odds are you'll get made. Once that happens, I'd run like hell, place the bombs, and somehow get out alive. Yeah. What is it? Keep it quick, okay? You called? Say what you gotta say. What is it? I do so love these little chats. What now? Do you need something? What's up? Great. What is it? That's me. What's up? What's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? In the flesh. What's going on? That's my name. Don't wear it out. What can I do you for? Happy to talk. What's up? Yeah, boss. What is it? How can I help? Yeah, buddy. What's up? If it isn't the railroad's secret weapon, what you need? Anything for you, pal. Ready and willing to converse. What's going on? Whoa, now that is some armor. Check out those hydraulics. This is gonna be one hell of a ride. Am I the only one that thinks that this is all insane? Maybe we should just try asking the Brotherhood to leave. Nicely. Looks like we got another freak, just won't fit anywhere else. Running from something? Welcome home. Vault suit, huh? Hell yeah. Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered. What? If you think we got the mojo for that, I'll back your play. You first. Easy there. He meant to say, mine is in the shop. Look, I won't do the hard sell. If you change your mind and want to save some cents or just stick it to the Institute, you know where we are. I'll tell you the game plan, then you decide. So you don't trust him. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. If he's lying, could be the front entrance is full of lollipops and rainbows. And here I was thinking we'd become pen pals. My initial estimation of you was off. Way off. You ever hear the golden rule? Didn't think so. So many mistakes. Dude, I'm so over traveling with you. This meditation break brought to you by Hubris Comics. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. All right, maybe the handshake never got on. The front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So we're going in through the escape tunnel. The DIA eggheads spent their precious brain cells here trying to outwit the Red Menace. So I'm looking for rail signs, symbols we use to send messages to each other. Hey, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside. And, as if that wasn't enough, you're the leader of the Minutemen. I hear you cleared out the castle. Everyone's talking about that. This here is the champion of the combat zone. That's a hell of a feat. Everyone saw that ship, the USS Constitution, fly into the Baxter building. Craziest thing. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Dez, he's the one that cleared Fort Strong for the Brotherhood. He's one of their main knights or something. Dez, she's the one that cleared Fort Strong for the Brotherhood. She's one of their main knights or something. You've left a trail of destruction in your wake. Gone places no sane person would go alone. Rumor had it Salem was about to go Nova. Then some stranger brokered a peace. Sound familiar? You're the Good Samaritan, helping out that little ghoul boy, Billy. Not many people would do that. Wow! Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal out there. It's not like that. A lot of people know about you. Hey, take this. Hey, all of us have made mistakes. Big ones, small ones. Don't make it any worse here. You won't get a better deal anywhere, pal. Let's go then. Some people may have a problem with missions like this. You know, friends of ours. Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey. I wonder what the acoustics are like here. I like it here. Someone has too much time on their hands. This place is spotless. To whoever's cleaning here, thanks for making the rest of us look bad. Was the old world this clean? I really can't imagine it. This is not the time to tell ghost stories. This is downright creepy. Look at all the gizmos. That's my term for them, patent pending. I can positively feel the science oozing around here. If you ever need to feel sleepy, ask Tinker Tom what they were doing here. I want earphones, damn it! God, I'm getting a headache. 9 times out of 10, water means radiation poisoning. Is now a good time to mention I don't know how to swim? I kid. I miss Capital Wasteland. You can actually drink the water there. I hope whoever was here didn't know something we don't. I don't think they left too long ago. Right now, where we are, totally a sniper's dream. I should know. Big open spaces. If I were a sniper, I'd be there, or even there. Isn't this fun? If someone builds defenses like that, they're building it for a damn good reason. I wonder who or what they're protecting against. Listen, you can't keep helping these guys. Oh boy, it's an honest-to-goodness minute, man. And here's me without my autograph book. And here she is, the one, the only, Kate! Is that how they used to do it in the combat zone? I used to like listening to a radio station. They played country songs. Randolph Station? Talk's over, amiga. Man, we've got a vertibird incoming. Shit. First things first. I picked up some Brotherhood goodies for you. Merry Christmas. More importantly, though, Tinker's ready for us on the bird. Let's go. Different players, but it's switchboard all over again. Damn it. I told Des too much traffic. Just need to make it out of here, Deacon. Peace, brother. Peace, sister. If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee you're railroad material. I didn't think I'd ever see this place again. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us. The railroad's only recently been using the old North Church. I'll tell you when we get inside. I know that's a bum deal, but strategic ignorance has saved our organization more times than I can count. Easy there. He meant to say, mine is in the shop. Where's that play button? All I know is that Des authorized the op. I just hope we didn't go through all that for the new coffee maker. See you soon. I agree. Odds are good we can take him at face value. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So if we take him at his word, I'll meet you back at the church. Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So if we take him at his word, I told you my position on innocence and you ignored it. So we're done traveling together. Sometimes the cure is worse than the disease. The railroad accepts all types, even people like you. The company I keep sometimes. I can't believe that at one point I wanted to travel with you. You don't really need me, right? I'd love to go solo. I didn't think anyone would get on my nerves more than Glory. You're just feeding our enemies ammunition in their PR campaign against us. You ever worry about karma? Well, you should. I'd rather be anywhere but here. With you. Let's get this over with. You're a real class act, you know? So here we are, just soaking in the moment. Nice. Awkward silence or quality time? You be the judge. Formulate that response. Lives are depending on it. Well, not really. So, you watched the game last night? I know I'm not that boring, right? Don't leave me hanging. Now let's practice our 1,000-yard stares. I like to fill long silences like this with my poetic musings. Maybe being on ice that long knocked a few of your marbles around. No offense. My guess is it's worse than he's letting on. So we're going in through the escape tunnel instead. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility. First step is to override the security lockdown. We're entering a secret Defense Intelligence Agency research lab, a place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. Prepare to be shocked. Not every Slocum's Joe has a massive tunnel complex underneath it. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us. We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs. Want me back on deck, huh? I gotta admit, things have been pretty quiet without you. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, if you don't mind a sidekick, let's keep a good thing going and travel together some more. Yes, trust me, he's someone we want on our side. To hell with that! He killed a courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute. To hell with that! She killed a courser. There's no way she's working for the Institute. Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact courser chip, for God's sake. Des, we need to let her in. She's got an intact courser chip, for God's sake. The railroad owes you a crate, hell, a truckload of Nuka-Cola for what you did to Kellogg. He was our public enemy #1. Des, seriously, you haven't heard of him? He's the leader of the Minutemen. It seems like the whole Commonwealth is flying his flag. Dez, seriously, you haven't heard of her? She's the leader of the Minutemen. It seems like the whole Commonwealth's flying her flag. We having fun yet? You're the one rebuilding the Minutemen out of Sanctuary, right? A Chinese nuclear sub, an undersea vault, and a daring rescue. That ring any bells? The Brotherhood of Steel let you into their ranks. That's a hell of a thing there. You saved Amelia Stockton from those maniacs at Covenant. That earns you points in my book. Nick Valentine was in a jam, but word is you bailed him out. Rubbed out Skinny Malone in the process, too. Nick Valentine was in a jam, as usual, but word is you bailed him out. And talked your way past Skinny Malone, too. Does the Silver Shroud mean anything to you? I heard he took out St. John's gang all by himself. Pretty remarkable, huh? I didn't need to meet you to hear about you. You've made waves. That a Silver Shroud costume? Hey, no judgment, but ain't that a kid's show? Hey, Silver Shroud, come on, tell me your secret identity. I won't tell anyone. Easy there. She meant to say mine is in the shop. More importantly, though, Tinker's ready for us on the bird. Let's go. First things first, I picked up some Brotherhood goodies for you. Merry Christmas. All too often, the hero doesn't get to live in the future he builds. Remind me again why we're helping out the violent walking tanks? You can lead a horse to water, but sometimes they'll still shoot themselves in the head. Justice always leaves a sour taste in my mouth. On it. No problem. We could use the exercise. Ingram's right. You go in there without protection and it's lights out. Hell no! And a few choice profanities come to mind. Best stay clear of Libertalia. A lot of raiders and not much else. Jamaica Plain. Treasure hunters, corpses, and hard luck stories. Isn't the Commonwealth grand? Yeah, this is some particularly high-caliber, disgusting shit here. I used to run a steam cleaner store before the bombs fell, so I see this and I think dollar signs. Have you no pride, Wastelanders? Yuck. Anyone up for some meditation? That... I did not need to see that. I don't have a weak stomach, but... damn. Suddenly I regret eating that mole rat meatloaf. Never let your guard completely down, even in a place like this. The safer I'm supposed to feel, the more paranoid I get. It might be safe. Just maybe. Didn't I see this set in a horror film once? Thanks, Nose. I really need this feedback. Oh, that's an odor. This place reeks. Can you see anything? I like shadows, but this is taking it a little too far. Did you make that noise? Sorry. A little jumpy. Can you hear me? No one's been in here for ages. Where does all this dust even come from? The dust fairies? It takes a long time for this much dirt to gather. What a mess. And for me to say that, you know it means something. It takes a real slob to achieve this level of filth. It's almost impressive. When I retire, I am totally going to set up a maid service. Talk about demand. Whoever lived here ain't here now. Sometimes when we're knee-deep in the fight, you can forget places like this exist. I miss the old world. She would have liked this. I'm telling you, it's all about the sunglasses. Best 10-cap investment you'll ever make. I'm noticing the profound lack of darkness here. Sure is bright. Somebody had security issues. I can't believe you just did that. Looks like the bomb took out the building. Bombs can do that, you know. Not a bad place to play sniper, if you're into that sort of thing. Still killing people for caps, MacReady? So I'll just be going. You're traveling with Hancock. Are you sure that's safe? Codsworth, my main robot. How goes the butlering? Butlering? You know. Nick, you old dog. Good to see you. With him along? I know you're both going to be fine. Oh, God, it's Piper. Hi. I'll be going. You want to travel with him? Okay. Just watch your back. Hey, you. You got a Geiger counter? I've been looking for a package. An old one. Just act natural. Yada yada Geiger counter. It's me, Mr. Doe. Heard you had a friend. Saw some action. Curious how it went down. Psst. You do that thing? About the doctor? Don't mind me. About Dutchman. Hey, I was looking for a switchblade. What's up? I've been waiting to hear from you. You don't call? You don't write? Hey, you wanted to see me. Whoa, being benched for the mutt? Ouch.